Hey guys, Snowflake here. Hope you're all doing well. As you can probably tell, I am running a Football Manager 2024 Premier League prediction game. Now, don't worry, it's very simple, but I thought I'd make a quick video to take you through the basics and also just to let you know how you can enter and maybe entice some of you into entering, because there's literally only one form to fill out. It doesn't cost anything. It's very simple. So yeah, let's just get started. So I've got this Google form, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. So it pretty much explains everything, but just in case anything's unclear, I'm just going to run through it quickly. So I've simulated up to the point of a first Premier League match day on Football Manager 2024. And I have opened it up so that you guys can predict the scores of each game, as well as potentially goal scorers of each game. You don't have to own Football Manager 2024 at all. You don't even have to know anything about football, although it does help to enter. So if you guess the correct score of a match, you will be given 5 points. If you guess the correct outcome of a match, so for example, if you predict Man United to win 3-0, and they only win 1-0, that still counts as a correct outcome because the team you predicted to win did win. You get 3 points. But I've also added a little something else to it as well, which will allow people to predict goal scorers for each match. Now, you can only predict goal scorers up to the amount of goals you predicted for a team, and that sounds a little complicated, but I'll give you an example. I'll just use the same one. So let's say you predict Man United to 3-0. Then you can predict up to 3 goal scorers for Manchester United. And that includes the same person twice, for example. If you think Marcus Rashford's going to score twice, you can predict Rashford twice and then someone else. And then if Rashford scores 1 goal, for example, you'll get 3 points for Rashford scoring 1 goal, but then you'll lose a point for having predicted him to score the second goal, if that makes sense. But you can't predict more than 3 goal scorers because you only predicted Man United to score 3 goals. But you can predict less than 3 goals. If you're not confident about all the goal scorers, you only have to predict. But you don't have to predict any. You can predict 1, you can predict 2. It's up to you. Sounds a lot simpler than it is, but no, it's a lot simpler than it sounds, should I say. So yeah, 10 Premier League matches, you'll be able to predict the scores for each one, and also the goal scorers if you want. And the winner of the game gets to select a charity or a cause for me to donate £10 towards. And there's more on that at the bottom of the form, so I'm just going to take you through it quickly. So I've got each match here. So for example, we've got Arsenal v West Ham. You put the score here, and then you put the scorers here, and I've let you know how you can fill those in. Remember to read the form while you're filling it out, of course. So it's Bournemouth v Wolves, scorers for that game, etc. And it goes through the whole list of games. We've got Liverpool v Man City as well, which should be a fun one. Rounding off with Man United v Everton on Monday. And at the bottom of the form, so yeah, just put in your name. Doesn't have to be your real name. This is just how I'll address you in the video. So I will be streaming the games as well. I forgot to mention that. So once I've got 10 entrants at minimum, then I'll set up a stream, and then I'll stream the games live along with the score, so then you can see who wins in real time. I'll do the donation then as well, so that should be fun. So you can put in your name. Doesn't have to be a real name. That's just how I'll track your score and address you if you win the video. Which charity do you want me to donate to? So you can provide a link or the name of the charity. How to contact you if you win. So you don't have to actually be there in the stream or watch it. I'd obviously love it if you were there, but if you do win, of course I'd like to let you know and congratulate you. So let me know there. And just anything else you'd like me to know about the cause, about yourself, or anything you'd want me to say in the video. So that's optional, of course. So yeah, there's also one other thing I'd like to add, which is that I've created a spreadsheet which is accessible from within the form, which shows what all the teams have done in the transfer market. And you can see, for example, who Arsenal have sold, although they've only loaned out a few youngsters. Like Chelsea have signed Martin de Roon. I don't know if he's going to be in their first team, but that's something that happened. So you can go through the list if you really want to. Like Man City have loaned in Rafinha. That might be someone to consider for a goal scorer. And I'll keep this up to date for every match day. And there's also a team news tab. So for each match, I've done team news. So for example, for Arsenal, Jurriën Timber's out. That might affect your prediction for the game, or it will definitely affect your prediction of the goal scorers, even though Timber's a centre-back and you might not want to guess him anyway. There's no point guessing him because he's out for the match. Then, for example, John Stones out for Man City, few injuries for Everton. That might affect your prediction as well. That information is all there, and I'm going to keep this up to date as we go along each match day. So I'll have a Premier League table, I'll have all of the results in like separate tabs, and I'll make sure to keep up to date. One more thing as well, I keep forgetting that there's always one more thing. I'm not going to be making a video to announce every new round. This is just sort of an introduction to the game. So any future rounds, I would advise following me on any of the social media links you see at the bottom. So my Twitter or X, my Instagram, and my Discord server. Links to those will also be in the description below. So that's where I'll be announcing any future rounds. This is just sort of an intro video just to get out there and hopefully get some responses from you guys. But hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully you find it. Hopefully you want to enter it is what I'm trying to say. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and yeah, hopefully see you on the next stream. Peace.